Hello, fifth graders! Welcome back from recess. And remember what we were doing before you went out? We started filling out this clock with our equivalent fractions so you can use it later for our activity. And today we're going to learn how to use the clock to add unlike fractions. So it's one of our many strategies we're going to be learning. So if we start, we're going to start on the minute hand with the hour hand pointing to the 5. So what fractions would that be equivalent to?
5/12.
Yeah, so 12 is our whole, right, in our clock. And what else? Anything else with the 5? No, not really?
No.
Okay, we're going to move on to this one. 6.
6/12.
So 6/12, what is that equivalent to?
1/2.
1/2. What's it?
2/4.
Okay. We want to write all of them.
3/6.
3/6.
4/8.
4/8.
5/10.
5/10. Anything else? Any other ones we can think of? Or do you think that's just fine?
That's fine.
That's a fine list. Okay, how about if the hour hand was pointing to the 7?
7/12.
7/12. Anything else?
No.
Not really, unless we want to go up to 14/24, but I don't think we want to spend all day doing that. We'll just do the ones we need for right now. How about this?
8/12.
8/12.
2/3.
2/3, very good. What else?
3/9.
3/9.
4/6.
4/6. Anything else? No? See, and now we can see that if we did this, the clock would be divided into thirds. And what if we had our hour hand pointing at the 9?
9/12.
9/12. What else?
3/4.
3/4. Very nice. And see if we went like this to the 1/4 and down to the half, our clock would be divided into fourths. How about anything else?
6/8.
6/8. Very good. How about if we did that?
10/12.
10/12. Very good.
5/6.
5/6.
That's all I can think of.
All right. Very good. How about that?
11/12.
11/12. Anything equivalent to 11/12?
Nope.
Well, yes, but not ones we're going to talk about today. How about if the hour hand was facing straight up to the 12?
12/12.
12/12. Anything else?
1 whole.
1 whole. And then we could think of a number of ones, like
1/1.
2 halves, 3/3, right?
4/4.
Write a couple of them down on your paper. There we go. And what if we didn't say if we were starting here?
0.
It would be a 0, right? No, it's kind of messy, but you get the point. So did you fill out your worksheet?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's filled out? Am I okay to erase this?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Bye-bye. Now we're going to do a couple practice problems. First practice problem is 1/6 plus 1/3. So where's 1/6 on our clocks?
The 2.
The 2. I want you to get yours out of your desk too. Okay, so the 2. And then where's 1/3?
The 4.
The 4. But can I just move it from the 2 to the 4 and, oh, that's our answer?
No, that's only 1/3.
That's only 1/3. So what do you suppose we should do?
Should add the distance of the 1/3 onto the distance of the 1/6.
Okay, so how do we do that?
You move it 4 from the 2.
So if I went 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah.
So what is that equivalent to? What fraction?
1/2.
1/2. Wow. Wasn't that easy? So if we wanted to do this using a different strategy, maybe one that we learned yesterday, what would we do? What is that strategy called?
The
Multiplicative rule?
multiplicative rule.
Very nice. Almost. Alright, so how would we use that to solve this problem? What's the first step? What do we have to do so we can add them?
We gotta turn one of them, make them equal on the bottom.
So we need common denominators?
Common denominators.
Good. Okay, so how do we get common denominators?
We can multiply.
Multiply what?
We could multiply, find what makes 3 into the 6, and multiply it by that.
Okay, so how would we make the 3 into the 6 in this case?
Multiply it by 2.
2.
But we have to multiply the top part too.
Very good. We have to be mathematically correct, right? So we have to multiply the top and the bottom. And what would we get?
So we get 2 as the numerator,
Mm-hmm.
and 6 as the denominator.
Okay, and then what do we have to do to this first number?
Multiply it by 1.
Okay. Top and bottom?
Top and bottom.
Okay. And what would we get?
1/6.
Okay, and then can I have someone add this together for me? What would we do on the top?
We'd add them together. 1 plus 2 is 3.
Yeah, and the bottom?
We leave it as 6.
We leave it as 6. Why isn't it 3/12? Oh, well. Well, it's because, would that make sense? 3/12? Would it be right here?
No.
No. So we leave, since they're common denominators, we just leave it the same. We learned that in 4th grade, right? And it will be 3/6. But is that the same as this?
Yes.
It is? Okay. So 3/6 equals 1/2.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same answer. Very good. Okay, so next we're going to work on our game. It's called Rock Around the Clock. And the point of the game is to roll these dice and try to get the closest to 1. So we'll have partners, or you will get into partners that I will choose. And one of you will roll this dice and say I get 1/6, and then I roll the other one and I get, let's say, 3/4. So I'm going to write down on my recording sheet 3/4 plus 1/6. And when I do that, I want to add it together and see if it comes out to 1 or over 1. If you are under 1, you just keep on rolling until you get to 1. And then you have to decide when you want to stop. So you just keep on rolling until you stop, but between you and your partner, you want to be the one who is closest to 1. So usually you would take 2 to 3 turns to get there. And once we do that, I want you guys to go up to number 10, or 10 points, and then be done, and I will pass out your exit slip, and then you can read until recess. Sound good?
Yeah.
Alright, let me pass out our worksheets.